Good afternoon, folks. Today we're going to take a look at a family favorite game, and that is going to be Demo Derby Smashdown from Plaay Games. What you're looking at right now is our family has been doing these tournaments every year. We're on to tournament number 4. My wife won the first 2, and my daughter won the 3rd season of our Demolition Derbies. We came up with, this time we drafted cars from the Kentucky-Tennessee series. As you can see, we filled in the names on the cards. It's already got lots of stuff on them. The K here for kills, and the way we play, every 6 kills, you get to upgrade your driver grade a little bit. So you can see here, Tammy is an A. So you're sort of we're halfway through the season, and I thought I'd just do a 15-minute video on it. We also have, this is my daughter Stephanie. I made little grids for them to hold the cars. These are from her last tournament. We had Carmen Gonzalez, and I give everybody nicknames, so she was Carmen Sweet Gonzalez, Peggy Larrabee, Twister Shout Furtado, and Rudy Hospital Gurney. Her people, and this is where we put her drivers. So those are that's her playmat. My wife was a champion, and this is hers. Redneck Demo Derby champ. Dick Smasher was the winner for her team. She had Don Swindle, Donna Motes, Travis Borosel, and Flash Deering. And for today, she's got Thomas Boschers, known as T-Bosch, and Michael Rawls, known as Lou. So those are the play mats that we have, and I'll just show you how to play. I'll probably keep it a short 50-minute video, and just enough for you to understand how to play the game. So first up is Herbie Travers, and what you do is you roll the dice, and Herbie rolled 26. So if I go to Herbie's card, 2, 6 is a car result, and so you're going to roll 1 die on the car result. And card checks for damage. Now, I can't show you the charts because it's intellectual property of Plaay Games. But I will roll and tell you the result. So if I roll a 6 on the card chart for no damage, we're going to the unusual results chart. So this is our favorite. Wow, right off the bat. This is our favorite thing with the game. It is so much fun. And if you roll a 15... the car catches on fire, and my daughter thought that was the best thing ever, and she started chanting catch on fire whenever we play. So now whenever we go to the unusual events chart, that's going to happen. So we're just going to roll and see what we get here. So I roll the 41. So 41 says showdown. The guy with the most amount of hits, that's who the black star stands with. Winner increases driver grade, loser decreases driver grade. So there's not a most amount of hits, so she can just pick who she wants to showdown with. And she's probably going to go against, there's 2 E drivers. We have Randy Not So Swift and Kevin Kirk, who his nickname is Captain. And she also has Thomas Boscher, so she's probably going to go against, let's go against Randy Not So Swift. So he's an E. So you're going to check a B against an E in the showdown chart. So B against an E, anything up to 53 she wins. And after 54 on up, Randy Swift would win. So it's a 51 you'd win. Now, I don't want to change this because we're using this for competition. But if I did, that B would become an A. And Randy is already an E. I don't know if we do an F or a double E, but so her driver grade would go up. Maybe in brackets, I'll just put an A for right now. And we go on to the next driver. So we just use a token to go on. Next up, Randy Swift, a 34. Randy's card 34 is XXO with a star, which is the least amount of damage. Now, they all don't have damage. So an O goes against her car, and the double X is she can pick somebody. This is my son-in-law's team. He would probably go for the leader right now in the standings is my daughter Stephanie. She's got the pink cars. So he would probably target her in terms of strategic goings on in our team standings. And here's where I keep track of the stats. This is where we put down all the drivers. And if I look in here, I probably can find the latest standings. And the latest standings are right here. So right now at the very top is actually Lou Rawls. Go to the team stats. You can see Team Stephanie has 143. So she's quite a bit ahead of everybody else. So that's why he would probably target her, because we do have top driver, who's Lou Rawls right now, Michael Rawls. And we also have a team competition. We have a little trophy given out and a little cup that I made. So next up is Kevin Kirk. So you just roll, and a 6-6. Kevin Kirk's card is going to be a car result. So we go to the car chart, and he has no damage. So you roll a single die, and a single die 6. We're going down the usual results again. 6 is always an unusual results. Oh, this is fun. So right off the bat, we're going to roll. And we have a 66, and unusual results is a rare result. So now we've got to re-roll on the rare chart. And it's a 12. 12 on the rare chart is, not sure if you can see it with the glare, tires from the driver's car into the crowd, injuring a fan. The event is stopped while paramedics attend to the fan. The driver is eliminated, and we have to restart the event. Driver unable to participate in future Derby events due to litigation by the fan. So wow, isn't that something else? So Captain Kirk is done. He is out of this competition. So what I would do is I would write down Captain Kirk, and on the sheet, now this is one you can find at gitchplay.wordpress.com if you want to find the sheet. We usually have 16 drivers. Today's race only has 8, so I probably should have put it right there. We usually play with 16. You can see how we have it. And for the driver standings, whoever comes first gets 20, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. And we dish out points at the end. So he is out, and we have to restart this event. So just going to take the cards, reshuffle, and man, a lot of action in just the first 3 cards. Gone to unusual events twice. It's usually something that's rare. All right, first up, Bernie Nichols. Robert Nichols, his nickname is Bernie from the hockey player. And we roll for Bernie, it's an 11. And Bernie 1-1 is a no damage. So what you do on no damage is you turn the car over, and he cannot be hurt this round. Next up, Randy, not so swift. We're going to roll. It's a 53 on his card. 5-3 is a no damage. So again, he's not going to take any damage. Here's our champ, Michael Rawls, nicknamed Lou, also nicknamed Teflon. He's got a couple nicknames. Teflon he got because no one could ever get him out. You can never, either went for the highest one. On the cards, if it says a dark star, you always target the guy with the most amount of damage. If it's a white star like this one, it's the card with the least amount. And I know the one game, he was always falling in the middle, so he never got targeted. So we started calling him Teflon, and he's won a couple races already. So Michael Rawls is going to roll a 46. 46 is a car result. So again, we just roll 1 die. We go to the car chart. He has no damage. We roll a 1. That's 1x. So he's going to give out 1x. And did I clean everybody off before we started? I don't think we have. Oh no, we did do it, right? Yeah, no, we did, because Swift went after this. So Herbie is going to take it. She's the only one available because these ones have no damage. And Herbie Tabers is up next. And it's a 44. 44 is going to be an X with 2 exclamation marks, which is internal damage. So it has to go to Lou. And we're going to roll 2 dice for the internal damage. A 4 and a 3. Now, what you do for internal damage is you take the car. He can no longer use third gear. he can no longer use fourth gear. So if he rolls a 36, he can't use it. Rolls a 42, he cannot use it. So it's like a pass. On to the next round, we have John Niederkorn. His nickname is Foot Fungus, because that last name Niederkorn. And he's going to roll a 66. And that is a car result. Lots of sixes in this one. And we're going to roll a 1. He has no damage to give out 1x. Again, as I said, Adam, usually it's my son-in-law's team with the light blue and dark blue. He usually is going to target the leader. So Stephanie, who has got the pink cars, is in the lead. So he'd probably target her. Next one, we have T-Bosch. Thomas Boschers from my wife's team. They're the yellow team, 45. And T-Bosch 45 is going to be a skid result. Now, for a skid result, what you do is you check the driver's rating. They're all different. We all started with a C, and they would change after each race. The way we do it is that when we play, if you finish first, your grade goes up by 2. Second place goes up by 1. Third place goes up by 1. This is just a house rule that we use. If you come in last, your grade goes down by 2. Second and third will also go down by 1. So again, this isn't part of the Plaay Games rules. This is the house rule that we have. The other house rules is for every 6 kills, you get to go up 1 grade. So that's what these Ks are on the side of the car. Is, as I said before, you take track of kills. So Thomas Bosch is going to go to the skid chart, and he's an A. So an A and a 6 is unusual results again. Oh my gosh. 25 unusual results is going to be, wow, X, X, and 3 internals. Wow. To the car with the least amount of damage. So it has to go to Niederkorn. So Niederkorn is taking 2 X's, and he's taking 3 internals. So I'm going to roll 3 dice. Where's my other little dice here, the red one? And we have a 3, a 4, and a 5. So he can use Niederkorn 3, 4, and a 5. That is all out. Maybe I'll change the color so you can see it better. So he's in a lot of damage right from the get-go here. T-Bosch really delivering some damage. Next up, Tammy Barton is a 24. Tammy Barton, 24 would be an X, an internal. Now, question marks means she takes 2 internals. White Star is the guy with the least amount of damage in that row. So it's got to go to Boschers. So Boschers is taking an X, and he's going to take an internal, which goes on 1. So again, I just take it and put it on his 1. He can't use that first gear. And as I said, if you have question marks, that is internal damage to yourself. So 1 and a 6 on Tammy Barton. I will put chips down on her car. That is the end. Both rows have gone. We're going to shuffle, and these guys with no damage stay like that. So they'll stay with no damage until it is their turn. We're 13 minutes in. I'll probably just do it for a couple more minutes. Once a car has 7 external damage, they're done. And 6 internal damage is 6. So Niederkorn gets 3 more chips, he's done. Or if you get 3 in one group. So if he gets 3 chips in the 3 group, he is done. So just continue for a couple more seconds, maybe one more round, so you get the hang of how the game works. It truly is a lot of fun. First up is Michael Rawls, our champ. So he rolls a 66. Man, I'm rolling 6s all day long here. His 66 is a car result. His car has 1 damage. So I go to the car chart and check 1 damage, and I roll a 5 is a stall. So his car has stalled out. So what you do is, on his car, you put a stall, and the next time I go to roll for him, I'm going to roll the decider die. Now, on our decider die, we marked it with ST means you're still stalled, and white means you're good to go. So he would have to roll. So say his next turn came around and I rolled for him. If I rolled that, he'd be unstalled and he could take his turn. If I was to roll this, he would still be stalled and he couldn't do anything. So next up is Thomas Boscher's. It is a 53. Thomas Boscher's 5-3 result is going to be no damage. So Thomas Boscher's gets no damage, gets some protection. Herbie Tabers is up next. A 13 on Herbie Tabers. Ooh, 2 X's, an O, and a question mark. So the O is going to his card. And the internal is going to his card. I'll do that right now. So that's a 1. So I'm going to put a 1 on Herbie right here after the turn. And 2 X's. So he gets to give out 2 X's. Tammy Barton is a teammate. You see they're both pink. So I'm not going to go here. So he's going to go after the champ, Mr. Rawls. Next up, Tammy Barton. Barton rolls a 64. And you'll notice, remember on her chart, Tammy's 6 has a chip, so she cannot do anything. Now we go over the card that had no damage. We turn it over, and they're back in. So Randy Not So Swift is going to roll. We got a 55 on his card is a skid result. Skid result, you check the driver rating. He is an E. That's the worst thing you can be. And we check an E on the skid result. We're going to unusual results again. I did not buy a weighted die. This is just coming out the way it is. I know unusual results is our favorite part of the game. So catch on fire, catch on fire. 23 is going to be brake failure, lose, moves 4, 5, and 6. So Randy Swift is gonna lose 4, 5, and 6 for his gears. Next up, that's my guy, Robert Nichols, nicknamed Bernie. Bernie's a 63, and no damage for Bernie. So he goes back into hiding, which is actually not too bad of a thing. Initially, I didn't like it, but now you actually can last quite a long time in the race because no one can go after you. Next up is John Niederkorn, nicknamed Foot Fungus. He's got 3 gears out of action. And we're rolling a 61. That's a good to go on his 61. So he gets X. He will take an internal to the dark side. Oh, and I just flipped my guys over. There's one more I just lost. So a 61, he's going to deliver 1X. There's only 1 car here, so he's got to give it to his teammate. And he will take an internal for the question mark, which is going to go on 5. And I think that's where they were. And that is, I think I'll stop there. I just wanted to make a 15-minute video. That is Demo Derby. So you would take the cars after this round, you shuffle, and you lay them out. 1, 1. Again, once a car, this car has 3 damage. Once a car gets his 7th external damage, he is out of the race. And the way we play it, we just put him down. I write down who goes out and who knocked him out. And for us, as I said, we keep track of kills. But that is Demolition Derby. Super fun game. It's a great family favorite for us. You can have a couple beer and target each other and have some fun and laughs, give out nicknames. Such a good time. If you like this video, please give it a like. I always wonder if people like the stuff that I'm doing or if I'm just wasting my time. So if you do like it, please give it a like. And that is Demolition Derby. Hope you guys liked it. Bye for now.